Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and if you can't tell, I'm pretty excited. So today we're going magnet fishing, but that's not all that I'm excited about. So if you've watched any of my videos, you've seen me magnet fish, and I use a magnet that I got off Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. It's 500-pound pool rated, and to be honest, it's just kind of junk. Like, I can feel it grab onto stuff that it doesn't maintain a hold on. I can feel that if like anything gives any kind of resistance, it comes off. So to be honest, it's just not a good magnet. It's just a cheap magnet I found on Amazon. And I'm not gonna mention the company, I'm not knocking the product. It's just not a good quality. One of the biggest flaws that it has is it only pulls from a very small area. It was what I could afford at the time. So I decided to try it out. I also didn't know how we would like magnet fishing, and Kira absolutely loves it. So something had to change. One of the YouTubers I watch all the time is Cameraman Ron from Pensacola, Florida. Shout out Ron, you the man. And he magnet fishes. And similar to me, he started out with a very cheap Amazon magnet. And his whole magnet fishing life changed when he met one specific company. So I watched his video, I saw the unboxing of the new magnet, I saw him put it to use, and I thought to myself, okay, that's the magnet that I need. Being a smaller channel, we don't really have sponsors, and my affiliation is kind of limited to my Amazon account. When you get to be a bigger channel, your opportunities for affiliates become much greater. And I'm just not there yet, to be honest, at just under 500 subscribers. So I reached out to a company called Centurion Magnetics, which is who Cameron got his magnet from, and it's one of his affiliates. I told them about my channel, how I came to know who they were, how they got on my radar and everything. So after talking to them through email, their representative, Joshua, shout out to you, man. You are awesome. Great customer service. I could not be happier. He was more than willing to make me a member of the tribe. That's what Centurion Magnetics calls their affiliates, and they sent me this. I could not be more excited to open this. I haven't opened it yet. It's still sealed. You guys are gonna lay your eyes on it with me for the first time. I am super stoked to be working with this company and to have a real magnet to get my magnet fishing on. And Kira is super excited. And to say that I am just stoked to get this thing in the water is an understatement. All right, now what this specific magnet is the Centurion Magnetics Master Kit. And this is the 680-pound single series. So, enough of my rambling, let's open it up. I've had this magnet, today's Monday. This magnet has been here since Thursday, and this is my first opportunity to unbox it with you and break it down. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, it has been hard not to open this thing. I was so tempted to just open it and then show you guys out the water and be like, check out this new toy I got, but I wanted to make sure I gave the company an appropriate plug and really just showed you my reaction as I open it. I'm already like a kid in the candy store, and you know, Cameron, he's got a big channel, and it's, man, it feels great when you can be a 500 subscriber channel and set up a relationship with a company who's working with the bigger channels. And they've put some faith in me in this one, and let's open it. I could talk about it all day. Joshua, I apologize. Until I started reading this, I didn't know that you were the founder. I thought you were one of the service reps. I sincerely apologize. But you know what? That's even cooler, because it means that the founder's CEO emailed me back. And when I tell you guys that they responded to my request, I think it was like less than 4 hours. Like, they got back to me really quickly and set up this partnership, and I couldn't be more excited, especially now that I know I was talking to the owner. So I'm always thrilled whenever stickers are included, especially because I still have room on the kayak. And if a company supports me, you best believe I'm going to support them. Oh, oh, that is beautiful. Oh. So the first thing I'll tell you about the magnet is that it's immediately obvious that it's a higher quality than the Amazon magnet. It's much heavier, it's much cleaner in its construction. It's just, it doesn't feel cheap in my hand at all. This is beautiful. Oh, we're gonna get some stuff with this bad boy. We are gonna get some stuff. All right, so included, you've got the magnet. It's got a protective cover. Stick that back in here. Now, this is invaluable. If you've never been magnet fishing and it's something that you get into, you find out real quick that you need a plastic scraper. If you don't have a plastic scraper, it just makes for a long day, and my other magnet didn't come with anything. Tape, very important. Now, here's something my other magnet did not come with: thread locker. When you hook the rope onto this thing, you want to thread locker it to keep it secure. The last thing you want to do is lose your magnet. Holder for the rope. Now, one of the first things that jumps out to me about this rope is quality. This is a heavy, ready to go rope. The cheap magnet came with this really junky rope that started coming apart from the get-go, and I just did not trust. This is a very well-made rope. This carabiner is not cheap junk. This is a sturdy threaded carabiner. This is going to hold up really well, especially with the thread locker on there. Also comes with gloves, which is a nice touch. If you're magnet fishing, you want gloves. I've done it a couple times now without gloves, and it is way too easy to cut yourself. You're pulling metal out of water. It's dirty, it's rusty, it's sharp. Even if you're up to date with your tetanus shots, you want gloves. So it's super nice that they include those. Oh, guys, I am so excited. So I'm not going to keep rambling on about this. I'm just going to I'm not going to sit here and keep rambling on about this. It's time to get fishing. So let's hit the water. Stay tuned. Now, guys, I will put the information down below, but you can get 10% off your order from Centurion Magnetics with the code PENGUIN10. That not only gives you 10% off, it lets them see that my channel is the reason you're buying that product, and that helps us and helps establish that relationship. So if you like what you see here and you want to buy one of these magnets, please head over to Centurion Magnetics and use the code PENGUIN10. All right, y'all, we are on our way. We're going down to Route J Reservoir, which is where we were in our last magnet fishing video when we had some success. Really excited to see what the new magnet from Centurion Magnetics is going to pull up. It is a rainy morning here in Rawls County, so we're making slow work of it. We live in the country, and these roads have a tendency to flood out when we get that much rain in one night, so we're making our way there. The sun is definitely trying to peek out over the horizon over that way, but over here where we are in the direction we're heading, it's just nothing but rain. It's supposed to rain pretty much until tonight, so even if the sun breaks through, I imagine it's temporary. But where we're going, there is a covered dock, and that's where we're gonna start. And if we get a period where it's not raining, or the rain lightens up because it's raining kind of hard right now, we'll cruise around to the boat ramp, which is where I really want to be. So we'll see y'all in a few minutes. We're gonna get down there and get into it. All right, y'all. Audio problems continue. My remote mic didn't want to work this morning. Then I forgot my AirPods apparently, so I can't record to the iPhone. So I'm just going to take advantage of the audio from the GoPro when I'm filming with this camera, because the audio on this camera is complete trash. So hopefully you guys can hear me well. I went ahead and put my magnet. I had one of these extra cheap. I tend to keep these, like, I call them camping bags. Whenever whatever thing they come with gets lost, broken, whatever, I keep the bags. I just keep them all in a tote. So I went ahead and used this one for my magnet fishing stuff. I'll toss my gloves on in just a second here. I got my scraper in here too.
Is that the new magnet?
This is the new magnet. You haven't seen it yet, have you? Come check this bad boy out.
It looks kind of the same.
Well, the overall, like the design style is the same, but it's much heavier, isn't it?
Whoa, yes it is.
That's because it's much higher quality.
I can use this for a workout.
Yeah, you could use it for a workout.
I love working out and getting abs.
So we're gonna throw a quick loop in the end here, and that's so that you can either put it around your hand. Better to do it like this, actually. So you can put it around your hand, or like we're gonna do, around this pole. Let me see that magnet real quick there, kid. Here, you can hold it. Like me, Kira is very excited about the new magnet.
I'm just tired.
Oh, it's not that early.
It is too.
It is not. You just think it's early because of the rain. All right, now our magnet ain't going anywhere. All right, y'all, here's the first throw of our new magnet, the 680-pound from Centurion Magnetics. Super excited. Trying to wrap myself up.
And no, guys, it's not raining up here. It's just, I'm very cold. Yep.
Oh, we got something.
Thank you.
It's a hook. All right, y'all. Pulled off a hook on our first throw. Our first throw, we came up with a hook, which wouldn't seem overly exciting because it's just a hook. Oh, we're caught on something. But I will say, it took more than probably 24 throws with my old magnet, excuse me, to get anything. So I'm already excited. Probably won't throw that direction again because I was bound up on something. Clean on this one. Whatever it is, I don't want to use my magnet. That was a horrible throw. Womp womp. What are you doing? Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
Chief officer complaining hard at work today, folks. Oh, we definitely got stuff on this pool. Let's take a look here. Oh, we got some long fishing line coming up. Probably a weight on the end of there. So a little piece of broken hook there. Got a treble hook. A very usable treble hook. Another red hook there. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're over there sleeping, you don't get to see what I got. I told y'all she would get up as soon as I got something. Got a treble hook. Got that little red hook there. Little broken piece of hook. And yeah, we'll clean that off in just a second. I mean, you can clean it off if you want to. Maybe there's a weight in there is what I'm thinking. Get these in the bucket. We're definitely going to use that treble hook. That's in good shape. Oh, there's another broken piece of hook.
Whoa, I've never seen gold in my life.
I doubt it's gold, but let me see.
It is gold. See, it's gold.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. It's definitely gold colored. Another hook there, y'all. Was there a weight on here? Nope, just seaweed.
Yeah.
All right, let's toss it back in there and see what we can come up with. I'm sure one of y'all will watch this and comment and tell me I'm crazy. But that is, I don't want to get too close to the camera. That is the smallest treble hook I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, see?
I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, what are you fishing for with that treble hooks? Like sea monkeys? I have never seen a treble hook that small in my life.
It's so cute. It's a mission version for Barbies.
No, it's for like sea monkeys. Y'all comment down below, like seriously, in all seriousness, jokes aside, comment down below if you know what that treble hook is for, because I have never seen something like that in my life.
It's like smaller than my finger. Smaller than my pinky. It's so cute.
I wouldn't have even known it was on there if it wasn't for the little bit of fishing line hanging off of it. So we got some more stuff.
Yep.
Another little hook and some broken hook pieces. Always a win to get those out of the water. Y'all, I've only been out here just a few minutes, and I can tell you the difference with the Centurion Magnetics magnet is night and day. This one's only a 680 pound pull. It's 680 or 685. I apologize for not knowing exactly. And they've got one that's like 2,400. I think they've even got one that's like 4,000 or higher when I was looking at them. So you can definitely get some seriously powerful magnets from them. But even this 680 pound magnet, I am pulling up way more stuff with this magnet in the last 10-15 minutes than I have ever with the other magnet in multiple trips. Like, I would work days to come up with that many hooks, and it never would have picked up that little treble hook. Like, talk about picking up small stuff. Now, one thing I'm going to say about this magnet, well, I mean, I'll say lots of things about this magnet, but one that jumps out at me more than anything is the difference in the feel. Cameraman Ron, shout out, check out his channel if you haven't before. He talks about feeling the tink when something hits the magnet. And you can't always feel it. Like when that little treble hook came on, I wasn't feeling nothing. But you can definitely feel in the rope a tink. I like the way that he phrases it. I'm going to use the same phrasing when it's grabbing stuff. Even when it's not huge stuff, you can still tell something's come on. Like this little hook here, there ain't much to it. But that tink, you can feel it. The sensitivity is crazy. Hey, check it out. I can still use this little jig head. This little lure. Little soft plastic still on a good hook. You can still use that. Maybe we'll make that part of the lure fishing challenge where we only use the stuff that you found. Granted, I found that, but I think it counts.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. We won't use that one in the challenge then.
But this one's so cute.
Toss it in the bucket.
And even also the
Another little hook there. Get that in the bucket. One of the hardest things about magnet fishing is not just like rapid pulling the magnet or yanking the hell out of it when you feel like you've got something big on there. It's just like patience. Lots and lots of patience. All right, let's get this hook in there. These gloves that Centurion Magnetics includes in their kit are actually really comfortable. I like the grip palm. Like a lot of gloves that you see like this with the grip palms and the fabric exterior, they're just like, they're not that tough or they're not comfortable or they don't flex, but I really like these. These are actually comfortable. Because if they weren't comfortable, I can tell you right now, I wouldn't wear them. I'd take them off and I'd risk having to go to the ER to get some stitches or just super glue it shut. Oh, I stepped on it. There's one for the blooper reel. I stepped on the rope while it was launching. Definitely got something on there. Little broken pieces of hook. This magnet definitely has much more sensitivity than the other one. It's finding a lot of little stuff. Try not to step on the rope this time. Well, as y'all can see, or at least probably hear, the rain is not letting up, which is fine by me because we're doing pretty well over here at the covered dock. All right, y'all, I felt the tink. Look at that, another hook. Another hook, gold, the way you like them. Alright, I felt something really heavy. I still feel the weight and I see bubbles, so I'm going real slow. Real slow. It feels heavy. Oh, no wonder it felt heavy. What is that? I think that might actually be a socket. Sure looks like it. We'll have to get that cleaned up when we get back to the house and see what that is.
What is it?
I'm not sure. I think it's a socket. Oh, I got a bottle cap. I didn't look to see what kind it was yet.
Bud Light.
You're thinking Bud Light? Man, I saw a blue and white flash when I was flipping it up as I realized it was a bottle cap, but I'm not even entirely sure which one's blue and white. Because it doesn't sound like anything I drank. I'm going to go with Busch Light.
Okay.
What was your guess?
Bug Light.
Bug Light. It is Fitz's Craft Soda.
What?
We're both wrong. It's not even a beer.
It's soda?
Yep, it's a soda.
I never even heard of a type of soda like that.
I have never heard of that soda either, to be honest. Somebody watching this video will be like, oh my god, how have you never heard of that soda? But no clue what that is. See if we can get it up under there. Nah, not really. Look at that, y'all. That is an eyelet from a fishing rod. Pretty good sized fishing rod by the looks of it. Let's get that in there. Hey, Kira, you want to throw this in the bucket?
What is it?
It's part of a fishing rod.
Ooh.
It's one of the eyelets that the fishing line goes through. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that, another hook pulled from the water. Hey, bucket girl.
Yeah.
I got another treasure for you.
I'm trying to, I'm showing a video for Grandma. I'm trying to find that mini thing.
Yeah, good luck finding it. It's in there somewhere. Why don't you don't poke yourself? All right, everybody. I want to show you the amazing sensitivity of these Centurion magnets. Now, obviously, this video, I'm promoting this company a lot, and that's for multiple reasons. One, they're now a partner of the channel, and that's super important. But all the other reasons that I keep talking about them is just because of the quality and the difference that using this magnet makes, worth every penny. So, aside from that miniature treble hook we caught earlier, this is a bread tie.
What's a bread tie? Oh,
Like what comes off the bags of bread?
Wait, I didn't know that was a magnet. I thought that was just plastic.
Nope, it's plastic over top of metal. Very, very thin metal. So if you've ever opened a bag of bread, you know exactly how thin the metal in these are. And this magnet grabs them. So it not only has the strength to pick up bigger items, it has the finesse to pick up little items, which is just as important as picking up the big stuff. Super impressed with the sensitivity.
It's so tree.
Ooh, pretty.
It's so pretty.
Another one we could probably use once it's cleaned up.
What's in that?
Probably a swivel. Look, another gold hook that you like. A piece of fishing line. Here, take that fishing line.
Can I have that one?
do you mean have it?
Like, I want to make a ring out of it.
You're gonna end up poking yourself with it. I guess you can have it when we're done. Just put it in the bucket for now. Got a couple hooks on there. Carrie, you want to come grab these hooks? Here, hold your hand out so you don't get poked. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's do one more throw and then we'll talk about what we found today.
No leaf.
Yeah. Gotta be real careful not to wrap around them cables. I really don't feel like swimming out there and untangling the magnet.
Yeah, you already got your pants wet and don't want to lose your knife.
Yeah, well, my knife is tied off to my belt loop.
Oh.
Last throw says, wah, wah, wah. All right, y'all, real quick before we get into what we found today. The whole point of magnet fishing, at least for me, well, there's 2 points. One is finding treasure, obviously. But the main point and the thing you'll spend most of your time doing when you're magnet fishing is cleaning up the water. And the important thing to remember is cleanup isn't just about the water. Obviously, we did not leave these fishing lines and ropes and stuff tied around the dock. And obviously, I'm going to cut and remove them. And the next time I come out here, there'll be just as many, if not more. But that doesn't mean that we leave them here. Just because someone else is a jerk doesn't mean we should be. So let's get this stuff cleaned up.
Yay! Last one.
Well, I wish it was the last one.
Wait, there's more?
Oh yeah, there's rope too.
Why would you say that you think it's empty?
Whenever you go out in nature, you leave it better than you found it. So if other people leave trash, you clean it up, just like we've always done. All right, y'all, let's talk about what we got today. Oh, Jesus. All right, y'all, we pulled a lot of stuff out today. Bottle cap. We got.
Oh, that's
I'm not going to untangle it, but we got a couple fishing lures in there. Probably more than a dozen hooks. This eyelet from a fishing rod. All right, guys. So our little microscopic treble hook is missing at the moment. Hopefully it didn't get lost when Kira was playing with it. Because I want to like get some size comparisons going and really show you guys in detail just how small that thing is, if you couldn't tell before. But we'll get into that later back at the house. We'll get stuff cleaned up and see what we can find. So we pulled out a ton of fishing line, dozens of hooks, probably close to 2 dozen looking at it, a couple of lures, a bottle cap, what I think might be a socket. I need to get that cleaned up. So we'll go over that more when we get back to the house for sure. And try to find that mini treble hook. Guys, to say that I'm impressed with the Centurion Magnetics magnet I'm using today, it would just be an understatement. And the performance of this magnet lives up to what I've seen other YouTubers who are partnered with them, their results, and just makes me even more excited to be a member of the tribe. I'm super, super pumped to continue working with this company and to see what else we can find on this magnet. So let's talk about value, okay, and what that really means. I know you've seen plenty of videos of people pushing products. You don't see it too often on my channel, and I only bring you guys things that I believe in. So for me, one of the most valuable things that we have is time. And the bottom line is a quality fishing magnet saves you time. It makes everything more efficient. And the more efficient your time is, the better spent your time is. It is invaluable to have something that makes your time more valuable. And that's what the Centurion magnets do. So if you're serious about magnet fishing and you don't want to be out there just wasting your time throwing some junk magnet around and not getting anything for it, check out Centurion Magnetics. There's a link down below in the description. And remember, the 10% discount code for my channel is Penguin10. That'll save you 10% on your order, and who doesn't like saving money? So let's get back to the house and check out what we got. All right, y'all, we are back at Casa de Penguin. So y'all already saw the majority, I mean, pretty much everything we took off, but two things I wanted to revisit again were that one thing that I'm like, well, maybe a socket, I'm not 100% sure, and the small treble hook, which I did find. So let's take a look. All right, so first off, this is a socket. Not 100% sure what size, because it's been in there a long time, but I'm going with 10 millimeter. And I'm sure it's missing from somebody and they wish they had it. Now, this small treble hook, I put it in this bottle cap for a size reference. That thing is like almost microscopic. Like, seriously, y'all, if you know what that's used for, you gotta comment down below and tell me, because this is gonna be one of those mysteries that like forever boggles my mind until I find out. Like, you can't even put bait on that thing. So like my assumption is that it's for catching bait. Like, does it work like a sabiki rig? Like, I have literally never seen a treble hook that small. So that's my best guess, is that it's for some kind of bait snagging whatever. But like, how do you even get that thing to sink? All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. As always, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit that like button and drop us a comment down below, especially if you know what that treble hook is for. Check out our link in the description to Centurion Magnetics. If you're into magnet fishing or looking to get into magnet fishing, they're the company you want to go with. Check them out. Penguin10 is our code. Really appreciate it. It helps support the channel. It helps support Centurion Magnetics. And that's the whole point, is to get us all out there, get us magnet fishing and getting trash out of the water, and doing it the best way possible with the best gear possible, and that's Centurion Magnetics. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.